Everybody, Jessie here from jessiebanks.com and welcome back to another video. So for today's video I have something super fun for you guys. I have the whimsical gnome stamp set here from Kraftin Kimmie stamps. I will have the links to everything in the description box below. This one was released a long time ago. I have some cards and things you've seen if you follow my blog and stuff using this stamp set. But why I'm here today is because of the Kraftin Kolours ink pads. I have Marvellous Mocha and Wicked Black here. These are two fantastic ink pads. What I'm going to do for you guys is I'm going to stamp out just one of the smaller mushrooms or something here, and we're going to color them in Copic markers so we can see the difference between the brown and the black ink pads and how they're both fantastic with your Copics. They both work great with your Copics, and the different looks you're going to see just with the subtle differences between the black and the brown. So we'll get right into that. So we're going to jump right in with the E40 markers, and I'm going to do the best I can to color the top and the bottom the same as everything else. I did find as soon as I jumped in with this E44, it is a very similar color to the Marvellous Mocha, which is the image stamped on the bottom. The Wicked Black is the one on top that I'm working on now. So I'm just trying to keep them similar. Slowly working on the blending out. You can see in the video that the bottom one is slightly softer than the top, which is what I really like. It works really well when you're trying to go after a more vintage feel, or if you're doing like a real soft background stamping, and then you can stamp your front images with real bold black outlines and things like that. I just really like the softer tone that the brown gives you as opposed to the black. Don't get me wrong, I'll never quit stamping in black, but it's nice to have that option. Like, you could take this whimsical gnome set and you could stamp all of your mushrooms and the squirrels and all of that kind of stuff in the background with the brown, and then just stamp your gnome with the black, and he would really jump forward from everything else. That's kind of the advantage I find with having the two different colors. It's a nice change. It gives your coloring that slightly different look. I would suggest picking up both of these ink pads if you don't have either of them, or if you have the black, grab the brown, or vice versa, and try coloring the same image with both of them. It definitely gives you a feel for how you would use them both. And like I said, I like using the same two colors, like these two colors both, as the outline stamps on both the image. And the really cool thing is all of the Kraftin Kolours are hybrid ink pads, so you can use them with your Copic markers, which is why I like to do things like this. The only thing we're missing now is a no lines color, so we really should get on Kim to give us one of those. And then we'd have the complete like stamping arsenal for your Copic coloring, because you'd have your black for your bold black and vivid outlines, your dark mocha brown, like this Marvellous Mocha color, for your softer, more vintage, or slightly just like, you just want to put it in the distance that little bit. It's just that little bit softer than the black is. And then you would have the no lines for when you want to make it look like you colored and drew it all just from the top of your head and there aren't any lines on that image. So that's kind of where I'm sitting with these, and I really enjoy them. And I hope you guys will give them a chance as more than just a blending color or a stamping color for your sentiments and things like that when it comes to the brown. It really is an amazing color for doing your stamping and your Copic coloring with, just to give it that softer tone. I do have a video coming next week. I think it's next Tuesday it's scheduled for. Anyway, it's next week one day, using the Marvellous Mocha for all of the stamping on the card, and it's a little scene card, so I hope you guys will pop by to check that one. Now I'm going to show you guys, here's the two side by side. I know it's a little bit difficult to see because it's further away. It's probably better on your screen where it's bigger, but that's the difference between the two. And like I said, I find both are very needed and very, very useful in my arsenal. So I hope you guys will give these a shot, and I will have the link to both the ink pads in the description box below. I'll see you soon. Bye for now.